We're going to be getting even more spookier in today's video because we're going to be trying out the Chandelure deck that plays over 30 plus Pokemon and can do over 300 damage for just a single energy. And to make things even cooler is Chandelure can literally put fire Pokemon into play for free, and I'm definitely excited to show off this Chandelure deck in today's video. Alright, so welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live video, and today we're going to be looking at this 30 plus Pokemon Chandelure deck. Yes, this Chandelure can do over 300 plus damage and plays over 30 Pokemon. Kind of crazy stats. It does have the attack Spirit Burner, which for one, Fire Energy allows you to do 10 damage, and then you discard the top 5 cards of your deck, and it does 60 more damage for each Pokemon discarded in this way, and then you can put any number of Fire Pokemon you discarded in this way on your bench. So let's say you do this attack and you mill a Chandelure. Well, that means you can Chandelure out another Chandelure, so you have another Chandelure which can come into play and attack the next turn, which is really, really good. And yes, like I said, this deck does play over 30 plus Pokemon, mainly because we are trying to take advantage of the fact that we want to be milling as much Pokemon as we can, and we want to have the highest odds of milling as much Pokemon as we can. So we're going to be playing a lot of Pokemon. To support the deck, we do have the Inteleon engine in the deck with Shady Dealings. When you evolve them, you can get any 2 trainer cards you want with the Inteleon, and when you evolve Drizzile, you can get any trainer card you want out of your deck. Pretty similar to the Noctowl engine, obviously. This deck is actually really kind of just based off of an old Chandelure list from like 4+ years ago that got popularized by Mahone. And this deck kind of just, I feel like, stays pretty much similar to the same from those 4 years ago. I mean, we've added a few new cards like an Ace-Spec, a Fezandipiti over Oranguru, but for the most part, things have stayed relatively the same. I am playing one other attacker because we can take advantage of Chandelure's attack of putting fire Pokemon into play for free. We can also play something like the Incineroar EX in the deck, which is a really nice surprise attacker to have that can do some big damage with Blaze Blast, just 240 damage, and then burns your opponent's active Pokemon. It's a really good way to do a big knockout for like 1 energy. It's also pretty tanky with 320 HP. It trades really well against some of the tag team Pokemon. There's also the Incineroar in the deck with Strong Cheer. Your Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, and you can't stack the abilities. You can't have like 3 of these in play and do like 90 more damage, but that extra 30 can go a long way with Chandelure, or of course even with your Incineroar EX, which you can put into play for free if you happen to mill them with Spirit Burner. There is an Oranguru in the deck with Primate Wisdom, which we can put a Pokemon on top of our deck, which can effectively guarantee us the free Incineroar or whatever else. Even Magcargo can be a good Pokemon to mill because you can use Smooth Over to put a card on top of your deck for free. And this can be another good ability to have to chain Pokemon or have some nice cards to maybe play around like a Marty or Iono if you're trying to attack with Incineroar. Because we play 30 plus Pokemon, we don't play a lot of items, but the items we do play do make a big difference in the deck, and we can cherry pick them whenever we want with the help of the Inteleon engine. And this is the Chandelure deck I'm going to be showing off in today's video. It's a really fun deck to play and can have some pretty insane, explosive turns with the attack. Now, before we get in the video, shout out to the sponsor, TC Evolutions. If you're going to get any of TC Evolutions' awesome product over on their website, check them out down below. They got dice, damage counters, and in my opinion, the best of their product, the ability used markers. You can keep track of how many abilities you've used in a turn. If you're playing a deck with multiple abilities, definitely check out TC Evolutions down below. And if you get anything over there, you can use my discount code LDF to get yourself a discount on your purchase to help support the channel and support TC Evolutions. And of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get any pack codes or sets, like of course, Stellar Crown or Shroud of Fable, or an older set, or some IRL Pokemon TCG singles and product, Card Cavern's got all the codes and all the product over there. If you get anything over at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your purchase. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF, link down below, and check out my second channel down below while you're at it. I mean, I've been posting a lot of extra content over there with Surging Sparks. I just ranked all of the best cards in the set over there. So definitely check out the second channel down below if you haven't already. We're on the road to 18,000 subscribers over there. So here is the list for playing in today's video. A lot of Pokemon in the deck, and really, like, we don't really play like the lineup of supporters. I mean, there's no research, no Iono, no Marnie. Really, we're just playing Rosa, Broxgrit, and Boss, which we'll talk about what those supporters do, because I'm sure some of you might not know what they do in the deck. We got 6 fire in the deck for the attack, because luckily Chandelure and Incineroar mostly just need 1 energy to attack. And I really like the addition of Prime Catcher, because one of the things with this deck is you do have Pokemon on the bench that can be trapped in the active spot. If you happen to bench Guru, or you play the Magcargo down, or the Incineroar, you can get stuck in the active, so it is nice to have the free switch card with Prime Catcher. Be mindful, though, that you could mill the Prime Catcher, which can be very annoying. There's an Eldegoss V in the deck, though, so you have to mill a supporter card. You can play Eldegoss V down, which when you do play from your hand on your bench, you can grab a supporter card from your discard pile and put in your hand. Really good card to like do a late-game boss or Brock's Grit to kind of wrap things up. Brock's Grit does allow you to put shuffle up to 6 of any combination of Pokemon energy back in your deck. Basically, at the end of the game, you play Brock's Grit, you put 6 Pokemon in the deck, and at this point, your deck should be full of Pokemon, and there's a high chance you can mill 5 Pokemon with Chandelure to do over 300 damage. There's also Rosa. Rosa is fantastic in this deck. I was thinking about, like, does this deck need any other upgrades from the original build back in 2020? Honestly, not really. I think Rosa is the perfect supporter card for the deck. It allows you, basically, when something gets knocked out, you can search deck for a Pokemon, a trainer card, and a basic energy. So Rosa can literally turn into Rare Candy Chandelure energy. It is an amazing card. It also gets multiple things out of the deck so that you have less items and trainers in the deck and energy in the deck, technically, by playing the Rosa, which is why Rosa is so strong in this deck. And yeah, that's it. We play a boss. We could play Guzma over boss. I think boss is better because I don't think you really want to be doing the switch gust as much. Plus, we have Prime Catcher, which basically is the same thing. Dusk Stone's kind of cool, too. It allows you to actually turn a Lampent into a Chandelure, which is really good. It's a great way to get a Chandelure out over using Rare Candy. There is a Lampent in the format that has top entry. If you happen to draw it for your turn, you can actually put it on your bench for free. So you can actually use Oranguru to guarantee that you draw into this next turn, which is kind of cool. So it's a free way to get a Lampent out, which means you don't need to find the candy Chandelures often. We only play the 2 candies anyways, so like, because most of the time you're just going to be Chandeluring out Lampents and Chandelures anyways to put them to play for the attack, and then you can just chain them that way. But let's go show off the Chandelure deck in action and show off how wild this deck really is. All right, we hit Mew here. All right, this will be exciting. I don't think this matchup is bad at all. We have a pretty playable starting hand, which is good. So that's nice. Let's see what my opponent's able to do here, though. They are going to hit a Cremomatic Heads. So the one thing with this matchup is we just want to knock out their Mews as fast as possible. I actually wouldn't mind getting this guy out. Assuming they don't play Path to Peak, Incineroar EX could actually be pretty good. Because they fill their bench up mostly because they need to draw cards with Genesect, so their bench is always full. So there is actually some value in using Incineroar here. All right, we'll see what they got. There's a Quick Ball. Get rid of a Training Cord. All right, safe to say they are not playing Path. They're playing stuff like Training Cord. There's a 4th Genesect. Yeah, we'll see what they got. And if we can knock out their Mew VMAXs. I think we can get there. What am I getting a Oranguru, to be honest with you? It'd be nice to get a Oranguru here. Horror Psychic. Battle VIP. Yeah, I mean, they're going to set up, right? It's expanded Mew. They have, like, a million ways to fill their board up turn 1. Switch. All right, they're getting rid of a lot of good cards here. They're down 2 Cremomatics. They flip Tails. All right, let's see what they got now. 6 cards in hand. And a pass. All right, what's our top deck? Okay, I'll take the Fire. We can Buddy-Buddy Poffin for Sobble and Litwick. They are board locked, so we don't have to worry too much about them using like Ice Cube here. I'm trying to think. Do I want to call for family? Probably not a bad idea to get another Litwick down. Just trying to, but I have the Rosa though. I don't know. Kind of wanted to save the Fire, to be honest with you. No, but then we can like get a Lampent down next turn. And a Rare Candy Chandelure. Okay, fine. We'll call for family. I think it's fine. We're going to take a bit of damage, whatever. We'll grab Litwick. Yeah, because then we can go Rosa for Candy Chandelure, and then we can put a Lampent into play, too. Feels pretty good, actually. All right, let's see what they got here. Mew. Yeah, we need to one-shot their Mew VMAXs. They evolve both. Wow, they leave themselves with no Psychic Leap option. That might be pretty bad for my opponent. That might have been a misplay, actually. We'll see. I need them to burn Power Tablets so I can have this guy be very tanky. All right, let's see what they do. 6 cards. Let's see if they got anything else. No, just a Max Miracle. All right. So, yeah, hopefully we can get the ball rolling here. Let's see. What's our top deck? Anything good? Fezandipiti maybe would be nice. Poffin again. It's not bad. All right, let's Rosa for Chandelure. Candy. Well, we already have Candy in hand. We can get Chandelure Fire Energy Basin? Chandelure Fire Energy Level Ball for Drizzile. It's probably the better card to grab, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go Drizzile just yet, though. Might wait to do it. Yeah, sure. We'll do this. And then we'll play the Poffin. I'll grab a second Sobble just in case. I doubt we're taking this knockout, but you never know. We might. Nope. Okay, well, we did mill 2 Chandelures. That's actually not bad. We can put both of them into play. That's pretty good, actually. We got more Chandelures. Like I said, they left themselves with no Psychic Leap option, which I feel like is a definite throw on their end. For sure. I don't know, maybe I should have... Nah, you know what? I maybe should have Drizzled just to grab Magma Basin. I mean, I can still get a Rosa next turn, but... Yeah, maybe I should have Drizzled for Magma Basin. Might have been a good idea. Alright, we'll see what they do. They got Fog Crystal. We did mill our Brock's Grit, which kind of sucks. It's not the greatest card to lose. There's Quick Ball getting played too, getting rid of Meloetta. Don't have to worry about that, I guess, which is nice. Alright, sure. Now the Ultra Ball getting rid of Meloetta once again. That's both Meloetta's gone. I mean, if they don't want to use Meloetta, be my guest. It's fine with me. I mean, they could be playing, like, a healing card here, but no, they just release a Sparkle. No, I was thinking, like, maybe they could play, like, an Acerola, but nope. They're just going to release a Sparkle 1 energy into play. Their hand must be clogged with energies. Are they going to retreat? Yeah, they got to retreat. But, like I said, they can't Psychic Leap. Both Mews are heavily damaged. I mean, I'm assuming they're not playing, like, a way to pick up a Mew off the board without using Psychic Leap, so... I think they might be in a bit of trouble. Unfortunately, they can one-shot me. Well, they can Technoblast anyway. It doesn't really matter. They can loop Technoblast by retreating, but it is what it is. All right. See what our top deck's going to be here. Ooh, let's go. We drew the Basin. That was a huge top deck, actually, because now we can get Drizzle and then can evolve Shady Dealings. Grab Rosa. I don't even think I'm going to play the Rosa, though. No, I have to. I got to get an energy. What am I saying? Let's grab, like, Inteleon energy. Do I even grab a Pokemon, though, to be honest? I don't even know if I want a Pokemon here. We go, like, Rosa. Yeah, I'm down to not grab a Pokemon. So I can keep Pokemon in the deck so I can mill them. I think that's fine. So let's Basin energy here. And then attach. All right, Spirit Burner. We're not taking the knockout, but ooh, we are doing a lot of damage. 250. We actually got really close. We got Magcargo here, which I am definitely going to put into play. All right, that's a lot better. We need to get one more. We still need to get this guy into play. There's a Stadium Bump, sure. There's Choice Belt. I mean, we can probably kill one of the Mews next turn, which is nice. We just have to kill 2 VMAXs. We can, like... Do I Prime Catcher with Rosa? We can Prime Catcher with Rosa here. Oh, they didn't knock me out. Wait. Bro, they just threw. They didn't knock me out. Wait, what? They concede the game. Yeah, that was a throw. I don't know. Like, my opponent misplayed there. They should have had a Mew in play, a Mew V in play. And they didn't knock me out. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I'll take it, though. I see a Mewtwo tag team. All right, let's see how this goes. We will grab Litwick and Sobble. And then attach. Pass. We'll see if we get donked here. We do have the ability to go Dusk Stone. So we actually have turn 2 Chandelure if Dusk Stone's not prized. We'll see what this is, though. What kind of Mewtwo deck it is. Marnie. Well, never mind. There goes our hand. Womp, womp, womp. Might not be bad. If we can get like a Rosa, though, it actually is fine. Yep, that's like a good Marnie. This hand's pretty good. Crushing Hammer. What? They're playing that? Bro, no shot. Hopefully they don't find a second one off of a 5-card draw. I said, why? I just said don't find a second one off of a 5-card draw. Thankfully got Tails. No way they found 3 Crushing Hammers off of a 5-card Marnie. A little ridiculous. Quick Ball. Sure. Yell Grunt. Or Skull Grunt. Yell Grunt? What does that do again? Put energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon in their hand? Sure. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's some kind of like Mewtwo. It's like Pika-Raw. Oh, it's a Pika-Raw Mewtwo deck. Alrighty then. I was not expecting to see that. Chaotic Swell is kind of annoying. Okay, they drew the nuts. They got Switch into Bolton. Sure. We can try to kill the Bolton, though. So, might work out. Okay. Let's see what we top deck here. Poffin's not bad. All right, so let's Pokecom. Let's grab Chandelure. Candy, yeah. I think it's better to go Candy Chandelure because we can leave more Lampents in the deck to find off of the Spirit Burner attack. So it's technically better to get Chandelure here instead of going Lampent Dusk Stone. Okay, cool. Do we want to Poffin? I don't think so. What am I at another Sobble? Nah. I kind of want this knockout. Also, they have a dead hand. Their hand is completely dead. So, like, we can knock out this Boltund. We can take a lot of tempo in this match. I'm just going to go for it. We need 3 Pokemon to knock him out. Yo, let's go, baby. 250 damage, get cooked. And we got a second Chandelure into play. That's what I like to see. Sick. Chandelure's a beast. All right, 1 in 5. What do you got? Pretty good prizes. This hand's kind of insane. Let's see if they top deck out of this. We could get Guru off the Night Stretcher. Don't think I want to do that, though. I want to try to get Incineroar down, both of them, actually, so that we can hit high numbers really easily and knock out their tag teams in one hit. Do they have anything? No, they have to go on a Crobat for a turn. Nice. That was a good top deck. That's a card I don't want to mill. All right, let's do Spirit Burner again. The 5-card hit is real. 310 damage. Oh, my God. Get cooked. I get cooked. All right, now we're just giga chilling. I cannot believe we got the 5-card hit. My opponent is actually getting smoked right now. Dude, our hand is stacked. This is crazy. Yo, if I draw an energy, we could Prime Catcher, knock out Mewtwo. Okay, they top decked a Quick Ball. They're still in the game. They're going to Marnie me here, it looks like. That's fine. There goes our stacked hand. The nice thing about this Marnie, though, is all the good cards go to the bottom of the deck. So even if I do Spirit Burner again, I'm not going to mill them. It's actually not bad. All right, let's see what this Marnie gives me. Yeah, it's mediocre. Do they even have an attack? They have no Pokemon in the discard pile. Okay, they got a Pikarom. We need to get Manaphy down. That was kind of an annoying Marnie, not going to lie. We'll see if they build up the Mewtwo or the Pika. They can't put Thunder Mountain into play, which is good. Okay, nice. We don't have to worry about Full Blit or Tag Bolt GX right now. Okay. We could win on the spot. I don't think we will, though, but we'll see. Rosa top deck. Okay, we could go Prime Catcher, Chandelure, knock out Eldegoss for game. I think we go for it. Yeah, I think we just go for the win here. So let's go Chandelure. Prime Fire. And we just try to win the game by knocking out Eldegoss. Because it's weak to fire. Yeah, I think we just go for the Eldegoss KO here. Here we go. Bring in the Goss. We just need... We need 1 Pokemon to win, I think. All right, here we go. Or something like that. Oh, they're cooked. And that's the dub. 440 damage. GG's. That's GG's. There you go. We absolutely just roasted my opponent. Literally. Everything they put in the active just got obliterated. We even got to do 310 damage pretty early on in the game, too, which is a little surprising. So even if they had a Mewtwo in the active, it would have gotten absolutely just cooked alive. All right, we hit Serena. This matchup should be good. Our start, though, is not so good. It's okay. We can get a Litwick down. Priced a couple Chandelures. All right, we'll grab the Litwick and do the old attach pass. And they knock out Manaphy turn 1. We do have the ability to Rosa for Rare Candy Chandelure. So this hand does have potential if they don't kill my Litwick. All right, we should be fine to win the prize trade in this matchup too, which is also pretty good. They are weak to fire. We should just kind of cook them, to be honest. We don't really need to do like a ton of damage because they're already weak to fire. They could have other Pokemon in the deck though. No, an escape rope. No, don't kill my Litwick. And ideally, if they don't kill Litwick, we can call for family for a second Litwick. So like, hopefully we don't get knocked out here. Hero's Cape. That doesn't make a difference. 300 HP. Okay, maybe we need a few extra Pokemon. Should be fine though. Yeah, hopefully we don't get KO'd here because then we can call for family for another Litwick and call it a day. I mean, if they do KO me, we can probably still just chill for a turn. It's not that big of a deal. Squawk Ogrepon. No, they're playing a Turbo Build Ogrepon. Oh, God. Yeah, it's not good. They can Ogrepon you switch. I think our Litwick is dead. That escape rope cheese is real. They did lose a energy switch, though, which is a good start. Nice. They could have energy in that hand before, so that's good. Yeah, if they can whiff, we can literally just call for family for a second Litwick and just call it a day. Like, I'm down to chill until we can Rosa into Rare Candy Chandelure. Eldegoss. There's nothing in the discard pile. I don't know why they benched that. Oh, to Crobat for 3 makes sense. It's not good. Surprised he didn't Teal Dance. I guess they wanted a Crobat. I guess that makes sense, actually. Because you Teal Dance could have game a dead card, and then Crobat draws less cards. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Do they get the energy, though, for the Ogrepon? Let's see. They also have no Terra Pokemon on the bench. I don't know if they're playing Area 0 or not. They're bench locked currently from being able to play Area 0, which I don't think it matters, to be honest. Probably doesn't matter. I think Incineroar is a pretty bad attacker. Peony. Uh-oh. That's a pretty good card. Can that get them there, though? They have to be playing Energy Search, not Earthen Vessel. If they can go Energy Search... No, the Force Seal, Area 0. They can't play the... Oh, no, there's a Terra. What am I saying? There's an Ogrepon in play. I'm trolling. That's not good. Okay, that still doesn't get them there. They have another Dedenne in the deck. Yeah, I forgot there's an Ogrepon. I don't know why I said there's no Terra Pokemon in play. There is a Terra Pokemon. Derp. Is that going to get a second Dedenne? Yep. Oh, God. They're digging, man. They're digging for this knockout. It's not the end of the world that they KO me, because honestly, we can probably win the prize trade if we fall behind 2 prizes. It's not that big of a deal. I would rather them just not kill the Litwick, though, obviously. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. I think once we just set up a Chandelure, we can change Shandies, it should be fine. Yeah, they whiffed. Let's go, baby! Our turn is literally just going to be call for family for Litwick number 2. That's it. That's our turn. That's our turn, yeah. And now they're going to do their thing and knock me out. But then we're going to get a Rare Candy Chandelure. They could Marnie me, I guess, or Iono me, but I should be able to find something, because we don't have a Sobble in play. But also, not playing any cards hopefully makes it look like my hand is dead, so that they don't get rid of my hand for whatever reason. Am I ever worried about Giratina spam? Because they can still discard 4 Giratinas and put damage on the bench. That could be a problem. There's also, I guess, why it is important to not have my opponent get the turn 1 knockout, because they could take extra prizes with Giratina. And, ooh, a bunch of Area 0s getting Dedenne away is unfortunate for my opponent. Not for me. Definitely for my opponent, though. Quick Ball. Is there another Tina coming down anytime soon? Because if they can get 4 Tinas in play every single turn, they could take, like, multiple prizes in a turn, which could speed up the process of them winning the game. Yeah, there's a Tina. All right. They got another one, though? Lumineon. All right. What supporters are they even playing? They're playing Peony, Boss, Clara. I don't know what else I got. Guzma. That's 4 different supporters we've seen. Curious to see what they're gonna Lumineon for. They have played their Forest Seal, so that's not on the table. Peony again. All right. I mean, they're going through their deck. They're going through their deck faster than we are, which is crazy. Another Area 0. They're literally out of Area 0s. Literally, as soon as I get Magma Basin in play, they can never play another Area 0 under depth. Honestly, I don't even think that matters, though. It truthfully might not even matter, because, like, they can one-shot my stuff anyways. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. The Incineroar EX is kind of cool, but we can't even really use it, because they just discard their bench anyways. I think we just try to change Chandelure. We just need a Chandelure 3 times. We probably win the game. That's the goal. We just try to attack with this guy 3 times. Cool. All right. They can discard their entire board? Probably not. They only got 2 Tinas in there, too, which is good. I guess, like, the only benefit of... The only benefit of giving the stadium, I guess, is they are limited to their bench. But they've already played, like, every single support mod. Literally, they've discarded 2 Dedennes, a Crobat, Eldegoss, yeah. Ooh, nice. That was a good top deck. All right, let's Rosa for... Rare Candy, Energy, what else? Probably just another Litwick. I don't even want to play the Pokecom. I'm just going to get a Litwick just to be safe. On the off chance I whiff, because it is possible. It is very possible I could whiff here. Kind of wish I could get Poffin there instead. All right, here we go. Nice. Let's go. We lost our Basin and Night Stretcher. It's kind of annoying. Should be okay, though. Not sure I needed the Incineroar, but we'll grab it anyways, just in case. Losing the Basin could be a little annoying. That's 2 of our Energy Acceleration cards gone. But we got Brock's Grid off the prizes. So if they don't disrupt my hand, that's pretty good. Also, taking the immediate knockout there means my opponent needs to power this thing up with a 2-card hand. Let's see if they have another Stretcher that they can play this turn. They might not be able to attack me this turn. It's very possible, depending on what's in their hand. It's very possible they could whiff the attack. I wonder if in their deck they should just play Energy Search instead of Vessel, because, like, Peony for Vessel doesn't really work that well, because you have to discard the other card you grab. Alright, soon Heavy Ball gets nothing. We can finally get a Sobble down, which is good. So that's nice. I want to keep the Brock's Grit, too, if I can. I don't know if they play any hand disruption. Oh, they have a ball. Alright, they have a ball card. Do they even have... They definitely have another Crobat, right? Yeah, they play 2 Crobats. They are running into a problem, though, where they literally will only have 4 cards left in their deck. So they are getting close to running out of cards, which I'm not saying we can win by deck out, but it is on the table, depending on how my opponent has to play the game. We'll see. I mean, it's so unlikely, because, like, they need, like, a Rod or something. They also need... They need a lot. They still need E-Switch. I don't even know if they're going to be able to attack me this turn. Well, no, they probably can. But we'll see. They need to constantly spam E-Switch, because we're just putting on so much pressure with Chandelure. This really comes down to whether or not they play an Iona or not. That could be the deal breaker in this match. There's an Eldegoss. Probably going to get the Clara, I imagine. I doubt they're going to I doubt they're going to Peony. Yeah, they're going to get Clara. Fair enough. Okay. We got Rosa. We can Rosa again. It sucks we had to lose those 2 energy cards, though. The Basin and the Night Stretcher were pretty big discards. The Basin especially was really good to have. We just, unfortunately, milled it. That's the downside of playing the Chandelure deck. Sometimes you get unlucky and you mill your literal most important resources, right? So, I'll see what they do. Do they have the attack? I imagine they still have an E-Switch somewhere in the deck. They literally have 4 cards left. Like, they definitely are going to find another one of their 4 E-Switches. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure I needed this guy. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have grabbed this Incineroar. But, like, I don't think they can deck me out. It should be fine to bench the Incineroar. We still have our Prime Catcher, which I might Rosa for. I might go Rosa for Prime Catcher, Chandelure, Fire Energy. No, they just concede anyways, yeah. I don't know if they had the E-Switch or not, but I mean, it's tough for them to win at that point because, like, I just go knockout super easily. As long as I can get 2 Chandelures in play in the next 2 turns, I was going to win that anyways. That's why I wanted to survive the turn, but it worked out anyways. Even had they KO'd me, I literally could have just went, like, Poffin for 2 more Litwicks and stuff and chill for another turn, but it kind of worked out. All right, we hit Lugia, the ultimate challenge. Can we beat Lugia? Our start is honestly not bad, but we're against Lugia, and they have the ability to do a lot of different things this matchup, so we'll see how hard this matchup ends up being. Because we do have the ability to just spam Chandelure, but if they, like, Stoutland me or something, it's pretty bad. I kind of just want them to KO my Gossifleur with Lugia V next turn. Or V-Star, and not go Stoutland. Or Raikou. Well, we need to get Manaphy, so... We have a pretty okay hand, though, all things considered. And the hand's decent enough. We got Pokemon. A couple Sobbles, Poffin. It's not bad. Question is, will my opponent knock me out next turn with a Stoutland or a Raikou? I don't think we can take the risk. I think we Poffin. We need to get Litwick and Manaphy. And then... maybe just I mean, they didn't do much, so, like, they have to have, like, Ultra Ball, Double Chops, Boss is not happening. Should be safe to just pass. I could bench a Oranguru, but I don't want to fill my bench up too much. It's probably not a bad idea, though, to prevent them from marning me into a dead hand. But I should be able to get marnied into at least a way to find a Chandelure, so I should be okay. I don't want to clog my bench up too much, so... I'm not going to bench... I'm not going to bench Guru if I don't have to. I don't want to fill my bench up completely. They may not have the double chops here. We'll see. If they go lone chops, we can also knock out the Archeops, maybe. There's Serena. Yeah, see, they don't got it. Do they have double Archeops in hand, though? They had one. Do they have another one, though? Guaranteed? Let's see it. They're taking a second to play this. Tells me they don't got it. They did have it. Oof. Do they find the V-Star, though? I kind of want them to just KO my Gossifleur right here, right now. So just so I can play the Rosa and stuff. I'm kind of hoping they knock me out. No, read the wind. Dang, I was hoping we'd get KO. It's actually kind of annoying. Oh, God. Now we do need to get a Litwick, because now my opponent can go Boss, Knockout. All right, let's see what our top deck's going to be here. Level Ball. Let's go ahead and play that. Grab Litwick. Bench Sobble, maybe? Sure. Pass. I need to bench Sobble here because I need to be able to Because if my opponent goes boss kill my lone Sobble, I don't think I can attack next turn. So I think I got to go for this. I could have calmed for a Lampent, I guess, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to save the Pokecom. I really don't like filling my bench up like this, but I need to make sure. Because that was annoying. They didn't knock me out. I was hoping they were just going to KO me there off this arena so that I can bench more Pokemon. All right, let's see what they got now. Another Read the Wind. There's no way they're not finding their Lugia V-Star. What the heck? They're waiting to do something, I think, is what they're looking for. Which is a little scary. I wonder if I go Drizzile here. What do I even grab? Probably nothing, right? I think I just pass. I could Calm for Lampent. If I had an energy in hand, I would have been tempted to go Lampent, because then I can immediately grab Chandelure, and I can put pressure on them with Chandelure, like, very early on here, before they strike and do anything. But they bench a Lumineon, though, which is good. That tells me they don't have much, so that should be fine. Irida. Yeah, they can't bench another threatening Pokemon here if they go double chops. There's no way they can get Stell into Raikou, so that's good. Nice. Irida is probably going to get Ultra Ball or whatever. I'm surprised they took that long to find a V-Star. It's crazy, actually. That's kind of insane they took forever to find a V-Star like that. But now we can start the party. I could put Magcargo in play this turn if I want with Spirit Burner. Don't know if I want to do that, though. I don't want to bench Oranguru. No, I can't put Magcargo in play. I don't want to bench Guru. I think we're just going to get Rosa and just guarantee Chandelure and see where the rest takes us. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if they're playing Legacy Energy or not. They have an Ace Spec in the deck. I wonder where their Ace Spec is going to be. If I top deck Prime or something, am I ever tempted to go for a Prime Catcher KO on a benched Pokemon this turn is the question. Because we can knock out one of their Archeops here. Potentially. We would need 2 Pokemon, but we could go after one of the Archeops, which is tempting, because then we limit what they can do. But I feel like my opponent can win the game with 1 Chops, so I don't think it's worth it. I think we just try to steamroll my opponent's 2 Prizers. I think that's the plan. Yeah, just steamroll them. I don't even know if they play Legacy Energy. That's the thing. Like, do they even run Legacy in this deck? Like, probably not. I don't even know. Because, like, you don't really need Legacy Energy when you have Aurora Energy. But I guess Legacy does help the offset the prize trade. Maybe they do play it. I don't know. We're going to find out. This is like the ultimate challenge. Can we be Lugia V-Star and expanded? So far, their setup is kind of mid. I mean, they have 2 Lugias in play, but that's not really threatening. And they're finally going to kill my Gossifleur. Let's go. No boss shenanigans or anything. They veered it already, so we're chilling. All right. Can finally do something. What's our top deck? Ooh. Boss is pretty good for next turn, maybe. So let's grab Drizzile. And then we'll faux shizzle the Drizzile into Rosa. I think I saved the Pokecom. I'm like thinking, do I ever want to get Lampent? We only have 1 candy in the deck. Ooh. It's kind of awkward, actually. Maybe I do get a Lampent, actually, off this Pokecom. But I kind of want to save it for... I want to save it for, like, another Drizzile or something next turn. We could get Marnied, though. So maybe it's okay to grab a Lampent. Yeah, I'll grab Lampent. I only have the 1 candy. I also don't think I'm taking a knockout this turn. I could get Fez, but nah, I don't want to put Fez down this matchup. I'm just going to get Lampent and call it a day. We could bench the Guru, but I could rip a Chandelure or Incineroar off this. Nah, I just go for it. I don't think we're taking this knockout, though, unfortunately. Yeah, we were close. We got Incineroar EX. Do I ever put this into play? That's the question. They get Amazing Rare Yveltal it. It does give me another attacker. Yeah, I'm down. Screw it. I'm down. Their bench is also full. We can use it to, like, one-shot Lumineon and Lugia. Lumineon can't one-shot Incineroar anyways. Yeah, it should be fine. And we could get Amazing Rare Yveltal. So I don't know. That was a good idea, but we'll put it down anyways. It is what it is. I don't really have a good hand for next turn, though. See, this is why I'm, like, regretting not going for saving the Pokecom. If I know it's going to get Incineroar, I would have maybe not Pokecom. Because now I can't... I don't even have an attack next turn, which is a problem. We'll see if we can draw anything. There's another Aurora. All the Auroras going on the fish. They're probably going to Aqua Return. If they don't Aqua Return here, we could go Incineroar Boss KO Fish. I'm down to do that. They mill another boss. That's two Gusting cards down. Serena doesn't really matter, I guess, but that's fine. Yeah, if they don't go Lumineon here, we could go potentially Boss Incineroar if I can top deck a way to go Night Stretcher. That's tempting. Let's see what they do. Primate Wisdom. Yeah, I think we're going to have to bench I think we have to bench Oranguru here. I think we have to bench it because I need to draw cards. My hand is dead currently. I think I have to go Lampent, right? Oh my god, they actually stay in the active. Hold up. That's a pretty big misplay on my opponent's end. All right, I think we just go for the Incineroar. Even if we whiff, they can't knock me out because all the Auroras are in place. So this should be fine. Oh, mint. I can't remember if I have the Night Stretcher in there, though. Hopefully it's not prized. We're about to find out. Okay, good. Go Basin Night Stretcher. Or do I want Rosa Basin? Or Rosa Night Stretcher, sorry. That's probably better. Yeah, sure. So I can Rosa if they go after my Incineroar. Yeah, now we can just boss kill the fish. They can't kill the Incineroar in return. Maybe just bench Guru here. Yeah, now we'll bench Guru and put the Rosa on top. See, now we'll bench the Oranguru. My bench is a little clogged up, but we had to get Manaphy. That was a good card to get off that. All right, cool. Now we just wiped out 3 of their Aurora energies. Now, they could still Amazing Rare Evil Tall me here. This isn't over yet, but we'll see. If this Incineroar can take a couple more prizes, I think we're big chillin'. All right, Candy Incineroar. Not the worst prizes ever. Now, maybe I should have got Basin. Thinking about it more now, because I got Drizzile, but I didn't know I was going to get Drizzile at Prime Wisdom. So I don't know. Because we could have went Prime Catcher or something next turn, but we'll see what my opponent does here. They need to knock me out. I don't know if they have a way to KO me. We just wiped 3 Auroras. They could have the Hiding Dark Heat energy, I guess. Would that even be enough, though? They still have an Aurora left. It could be in their hand, though. This could be awkward. Okay, no, they don't. They just have the Lumineon. Perfect. That means Incineroar is not dying. I imagine they're going to get a boss. No, they get a second Irida. They're playing 2 Iridas in their deck. Okay, that's interesting. Now my win con can just be like Chandelure Prime Catcher or something for game. If they take me out with a 2-prizer, if they just attack with a 2-prizer, we can just take 2 prizes and we just got to kill 1 more 2-prizer to win. Ultra Ball getting rid. There's yeah, the Amazing Rares just immediately get dumped. Let's go. Bye bye losers. Let's go. Another V-Star. Yeah, they just attack. They can't one-shot me, right? Not with this guy. Now, the powerful energies are split apart, because they can go... Well, the DT is already on anyways. Yeah, they can't knock out Incineroar this turn, I'm pretty sure. There's, like, no way they can kill the Incineroar. They just stay in the active. They don't even attack with the other Lugia. Why would you not retreat? Okay. This basically just sets up checkmate, because we can just go Primate Wisdom, Rosa on top again. Even better. Then we just knock him out. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent didn't retreat and knock me out the Lugia. That was very strange. Okay, sure. Well, all we gotta do now is just Chandelure that Lumineon and we win. What's our 2 prizes? Poffin Litwick. Yeah, so we just need to go Prime Catcher, Chandelure, Knockout, Lumineon. And we win the game. So let's see if we can do that. I wouldn't mind getting Marnie'd or Iono'd here, because I do have a lot of Pokemon in my hand that I want to put back into the deck in order to pull this play off. They could Aqua Return this turn if they still have an Aurora. I don't know why they're not using Aqua Return. My opponent's just like... I don't know, they're kind of playing very poorly. No, there's the Aurora. Heat Fire. Quick Ball. So they did have the energy, but it was in their hand or whatever. So yeah, they couldn't Evil Tall me. Makes sense. Quick Ball, Radzard, sure. They can Radzard. They could have Radzarded me this turn. They could have went Radzard here. Yeah, I don't know. My opponent's playing very weird. I don't know. They are retreating fine, and then now they're getting the memo that they should be retreating into more Pokemon that can't get knocked out. Alrighty then, sure. Alright. Do they have a Marnie or anything? No, just an Aqua Return. Huh, okay. What do you even go into here, though? Guru? Okay, so I have 2 ways I can win this. We can go Chandelure twice. They could still have Stoutland, but their energies are kind of spread apart, so maybe they can't go Stoutland. I think we'll... I don't think we go for the win this turn. If they had the Lumineon, I would have. So I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to Rosa to thin out the deck. We're going to get Rosa... Rosa Chandelure energy, right? Yeah. We can put the Chandelure on top of the Primate Wisdom. Yeah, this should be okay. I'm going to burn this real quick. Attach. Primary Wisdom. Having the Rosa in hand just force them to have to, like, they have to Marnie. Alright, we'll see. What are we doing here? Spirit Burner? It's not bad. 250. We milled an energy. Still have one left in the deck, I think. Unless it's our last prize. Alright, let's see what our prize is. Pokecom? They have to Marnie me. But even if they Marnie me, all I have to do is find an Inteleon or a Drizzile and I win. And there's one Drizzile in the discard pile and no Inteleon. So it's not looking too good for my opponent, even if they play Marnie this turn. They basically have to go Lugia, tank a hit, and hope for the best. But we can also win with Prime. We can go Rosa for Prime Catcher and just gust out Archeops. And just pray that we get 2 Pokemon, which we should be able to get 2 Pokemon. If they also Marnie me, we could also try to go for a big knockout on the active. But no, they're just going to Tempest Dive. All right, sure. So I think we just go for the Prime Catcher win. Yeah, Prime Catcher's still in there. So we just go... Maybe we just do the Prime Catcher thing. All right, what do we draw? Incineroar. It's a lot of Pokemon. We have the Pokecom, though. So let's Rosa. Prime. That. We can get Inteleon. And I can get Brock and Calm out of the deck. No, I can't Inteleon. What am I... No, I could Candy. We can go Candy and Inteleon. I need to go for this knockout. I'm just going to go for it. Screw it. We're just going to do all the thinning we can. We're trying to make our deck mostly just Pokemon. So we need to win this turn. We literally lose the game if we don't win this turn. Let's grab these 2. Attach. Pokecom. I wish I had the Incineroar in play. We should be chilling, though, because we can put 2 Pokemon back in with the Pokecom. Fail both of them. Prime Catcher Archeops. And then we have Primate Wisdom, which can put a Pokemon on top. We might draw into a Pokemon. I guess this doesn't really make a difference, but... Oh, my God. We didn't draw a Pokemon. Holy crap. All right, let's go. We need literally 2 Pokemon. We win the game. Oh, the 5-hitter. Let's go. So we could have killed the active Lugia, it looks like, but we take those. Let's go, baby. I don't think my opponent played this game very well, to be honest, but, I mean, their board was locked. Maybe their hand was just awkward and full of energy, which could have been the case, but... I don't know. They had some crucial turns, so they should have just been retreating into other Lugias, because that did get really close. Like, they still have these one-prize Pokemon, like the Charizard, which can be difficult to deal with, and they have the Lumineon, which can put them into a one-prize Pokemon, which also makes it difficult. But we have some pretty good showings in that game. We also got to use our Incineroar EX to really good value. And there you have it, folks. That is the 30-plus Pokemon Chandelure deck. That can do over 300 damage. And honestly, the deck is a lot of fun to play. It is a very risky deck because, of course, you are milling the top 5 cards of your deck. You got to get lucky with the Pokemon you mill, but the deck does have some really good synergy with cards like the Rosa, the Magma Basin, and, of course, the Inteleon engine still supports the deck. This deck is still pretty solid even, 4 years later after the deck got discovered. It's still like decent as it's like the core engine is still there even after all these years. I didn't really change much about the list other than adding a few cards like the Magcargo and the Incineroar EX in the deck as an extra attacker, which actually used in this video. It actually ended up being pretty decent. And the Prime Catcher is a nice addition to the deck too. Probably maybe want to play like another gusting card, maybe like a Guzma or something alongside the boss wouldn't be bad. But I do like the deck a lot. I think this deck is definitely a fun one to play for today's Halloween episode. Hope you enjoyed the video on the Chandelure deck. And if you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 68,000 subscribers. Thank you once again for full support on the content. And let me know in the comments below if you want to see more expanded videos like this one. Check out the sponsors down below, TC Evolutions and a Card Cavern. Use code LDF and check out my second channel if you want to get some extra content from me. I got a lot of Surging Sparks content going up on the second channel this week, so definitely check out those videos out down below. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.